Hello, monsters abound here with part 7 of my Malekith campaign for Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Actually, before we start Malekith, good. Okay. I recently had a meeting with some of the most depraved and despicable Dark Elves that exist. Truly, the very names of these particular Dark Elves strike terror into the hearts and souls of any who hear them. That's right, it's a Naggarond finance department. We were looking over some of the expenses for the army. I've been a little bit concerned just at how much we're spending. We did a little bit of number crunching. I mean, the finance department were doing more crunching than numbers, but all work and no play, am I right? So 300 gold a turn for obsidian nail polish. Is that... Right, that's yours. Okay, that's fine. I mean, could we cut back? No? I mean, you're covered in armour after all the burning and the fire stuff. Do you even have fingernails anymore? Not the point. Okay, well that's fine. We'll ring fence the nail polish. Okay, that's a given. Some other suggestions. We suggest a reduction in armour spikes by 35%. I realise that's going to be unpopular, but I think we'll have more than enough spikes left over, I'll be honest. And we've turned down a request from Hag Graef for winter clothing. She'll just have to get frostbite like everyone else. I mean, to be honest, she should have really thought about that and her style choices before coming out on campaign with the army. That's really on her. Okay, so now this last one, hear me out on this, right? You might immediately go against it, but just stay with me. Currently, we spend 150 gold a turn on red hot bottom pokers. Now, I'm fully aware that we can't go around without red hot bottom pokers. I fully understand that you strongly feel that there are bottoms that are in desperate need of red hot pokers. But, and I say this, right, as, you know, I understand that, but hear me out here. Crossbow bolts, right? They can be used in place of pokers. I've checked. They slide right on up there. But we can then extract them and use them as crossbow bolts. So it's just a little bit of recycling, a little bit of cost saving. You see, we're not losing anything, but we're just, trying to cut corners a little bit maybe. Anyway, so just think that over. Let me know what you think. Anyway, so on with the campaign. So last time we took the Temple of Cain. It was quite a devastating battle. We just about did it, and but our army took heavy damage, and this death hag. Najra over here managed to stop our replenishment, which means we aren't going to get replenishment for, what was it, 3 turns. Great. Just what we need. So we're not getting any friggin' replenishment, which is less than ideal. I kind of want to keep the cash, though. We did lose a chariot, so that's a bonus. And I kind of feel like just amalgamating. I mean, what can I recruit here? Absolutely bugger all. Brilliant. Okay. We could head back to Rockdew Gorge, but then this place would rebel. So, I mean, at least public order here is pretty good. So it's not all bad. Could be worse. So we might have to wait a few turns to replenish, or I'm going to have to go and recruit. And Malekith is, and yeah, they've got some boo-boos there that desperately need kissing. Where's Marathi when you need her to kiss her little son's boo-boos? All better, but no, we don't have that. Never mind. That's okay. We'll just have to do without for the moment. We'll get Marathi on side later. But for the moment, we've got Hag Graef over here. I want to take Hag Graef. That's my next port of call, but I can't do it without any replenishment. So, but we do have a lot of money coming in. Actually, a lot of money. We got some raiding, trade, background income, taxes. Well, it's pretty good. I mean, we could actually. That's a point. We could recruit units here and then ferry them across to Malekith and give Naggarond the beaten up ones. That could work. Or we could just send Malekith over to Naggarond to swap places maybe. Well, we've got options, so that's nice. But for the moment, I'm just going to stay there. Naggarond, I mean, we don't have any money, so we can't build anything. We just may as well end the turn and see what happens. I suspect Hag Graef will recruit another one, but I think is that their only. Yeah, so that's their last settlement. It'll be I mean, it's a city, it's got defences, it'll be tough to crack, but I think we can do it. Worst case, we starve it out. Ooh, the Forge Band have been destroyed. That's interesting because in my previous campaign, they wrecked face. They came all the way down south to Marathi. So that's interesting to see them get wiped out. Okay, so the Forge Band have been destroyed. Scytilla, the Death Hag, is back in action. We've got Chartered Piracy, income from sack settlements, 20%. Upkeep reduction for Black Ark Corsairs. So what would I like next? Not that. I mean, I'm not particularly bothered, but let's get Driven by Vengeance anyway. The deep-seated, profoundly ingrained desire for revenge consumes and drives one forward.
King Malekith.
Very nice. And Malekith's got a skill point. That's nice. What would I like there? I mean, I would like to buff up my units a little bit. We've gone quite... I mean, he's got quite... He's at level 16. So he's almost halfway. And he's doing... I would like Soul Stealer because that... Being able to steal hit points would be amazing. At the moment we've got Word of Pain. I don't really use that enough. Oh, I don't know. Tricky. Let's go for Spiteful Conjuration. Spellcaster summons black or dark magic. Black darts of malice will flit through the air to pierce the victims of the Dark Elf's spite. That sounds lovely. Okay, so I think, yeah, we can swap places when they're in, can't we? So let's send Malekith over there in his new ride. Off he goes. Beep beep. Night train. Then we're going to get Naggarond into the Temple of Cain. Just swap it over a bit. Are we getting any replenishment there? Absolutely none. Lovely. Although I think they're slightly better, but still, it's that replenishment debuff is brutal. If I don't know how I'd be using that more often if I knew how brutal it was. Right, okay, let's go and try and assassinate her so she can't do it again. Did we kill her? Yeah, got her. We nobbled her. Good job. Let's go for assassinate because that's what we just did. And Scytilla, can you damage the walls just to... Okay, that's nice. Boop.
Have I displeased Cain?
Well, you've displeased me. That was rubbish. Let's go for more damage walls. We don't have, but Naggarond does have a skill point, so I'm going to pop that in. So that just increases your weapon strength. It doesn't increase your missile damage, which is probably what you're mostly going to be doing. So let's go for Deadeye for ammunition and reload time reduction. I do want to... but what can I get here? I mean, the Black Roads would be quite useful. It does increase income from slaves, so that's nice. Let's do that, because I did kind of want to get that. That's Rockdew Gorge over there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so we got rid of the walls because we don't really need them anymore. But would I like... Do we have any growth here? We don't. But it doesn't actually... It doesn't do replenishment. No. Just does growth, which, to be honest, how much growth are we getting? 180 a turn. It's not a huge amount, but it's not awful. I can probably live with that. Do I just want more income? More slave pens? Income from slaves? I think, yeah, let's go for more income from slaves. It's probably a good thing. We'll do that. And otherwise, I think I'm okay. So we're just going to, next turn, we will... I think I might amalgamate some of these units and just recruit more just to get around the replenishment. But then Malekith and Hag Graef will take a while to heal up anyway, which will give Hag Graef... There's Lostriel over here, who will start building up a force, I imagine. What's their defences like? That is pretty good. That is a pretty good force. If I hadn't had that replenishment debuff, I would probably be marching on Hag Graef right now. I mean, it's probably just a lucky strike by the AI, but still, that was pretty well considered. Cunning. A little bit too cunning. Greybeard Prospectors and Bloodied Axe Tribe, and Carond and Hag Graef. Well, that's interesting. And we can, if we kill this.
No.
Is there someone over here? There must be. Who? Wait, who is the mission for? Carry out assassination against Dryrain.
Hag of Cain.
There's no one here apart from. We'll just try and damage them all. Success! Good. Let's go for a specialist then. Increase your success chance. Let's move you over into here. Buff up any kind of income we have from slaves. Right. So we can recruit all of these. So let's amalgamate these guys. And these guys. Get rid of you. I mean, do I want to get rid of you? You are rank 4. You know what? I'll keep you. But let's get another one of you. Another 2 of you. That's good. Naggarond, you stay there for the moment. And we've spent all our money, but I mean, suddenly we've got income. I didn't know where this came. Maybe we're cutting back on the obsidian nail polish has had the trick. Maybe less armor spikes, maybe. Of course, we ring-fenced the obsidian nail polish. Forgot about that. Sorry, Malekith. But of course, the armor spikes, we have reduced that by 35%. I don't think we needed all of them, to be honest. There were certainly more spikes there than we realistically needed. It's like Toblerone. You just take every other one out, and you save overall on the amount of chocolate, or in this case, spikes. Oh no! Go away! Don't you dare! Oh, you little shit! Shoot. Oh. Well, this could be tricky. Can we reach the city? We can.
Denied.
Their army's looking pretty beat up, but I still think they can probably beat us if they...
Noble of Naggarond.
And I might...
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to let... Right, Naggarond.
Naggaroth warrior.
Right, you don't have any allies, but you are at war with Hag Graef and the Bloodied Axe Tribe. So, if we wait for you to take the city and then murder the lot of you,
Chosen of Cain.
That could work. So that's what we're going to do. So in the meantime, I'm going to recruit some more units. I'm going to get another Reaper Bolt Thrower, because they're good. And then I'm going to get another couple of units of Witch Elves, because I think that's going to help. You're going to stay in March stance, because I think that's useful. That's going to take you up to 18 units, and it'll also give us time to replenish, which is going to be very helpful. And we don't have any money. How's Public Order doing? Public Order is stable there. It's okay there. It's probably dropping there, yes. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Oh, you've taken that one over there. Well, that's probably fine. We are going to have to kill Naggarond, though. But we're going to bide our time. We're going to wait until we're ready. Now Drax is over there. You can stay in that region because you're going to boost up our cash from slaves. Can't we get 322 from slaves? That's okay.
I live.
Could be worse. We're not going to destroy the walls because we don't want to. But could we... I can't hinder replenishment. Can we hinder replenishment there? No. Insufficient funds. That's why. No problem. I guess we'll just have to let... That's fine. That's fine. Let's just... see what happens. I'm ready to move. We do have so Witch Elves recruiting take 2 turns, so we're going to have to wait 2 turns for that to get done, but that should give them time to take Hag Graef. Or we just kill the sieging army and then destroy Hag Graef afterwards. I mean, there's options there, isn't there? Treacherous options.
destruction will bring me untold pleasure.
I imagine it will. You want a peace treaty? But you join my confederation as well, eh? You don't want to. You know what? Give me all your money. Thank you. Now I'll just wait for Naggarond to kill you, and then I'll kill them. This is such a dark elf scheme. It's unbelievable.
Gifts from Cain.
Really? Hag Graef has got a skill point. So what would I like there? Ooh. The Flaming Sword of Ruin is nice. Let's go for evasion, just because that'll give us that'll move us into the next rank. So we've got 2 witch elves being recruited there. We could recruit 1 more unit. I could get another bleak sword. Actually, we do have a lot of income coming in, so that's really nice. This is good.
Come, join us.
Could build. What about up here? Yeah. So let's go for more public order. I think that'll be useful. And I mean, trade plus 3% trade agreement faction wide just seems really good. So let's go for the Black Roads as well. We've got them there, so that should be fine. We're also getting the Altar of Ultimate Darkness there, and we've got multiple slave pens going on. And once we'll upgrade that next. Actually, no, I'll wait. I'll wait until we can upgrade Naggarond, because I would like the special buildings there, because they'll be quite powerful. Nadraxes, you are going to stay there. In fact, we've run out of money anyway, so there's not much we can do. So we'll just skip that.
Favored of the Witch King.
And next turn we should be ready to move on Naggarond just as soon as they've taken that city. In a Machiavellian scheme so cunning, that looked like a Beastman force there for a second. Were they nearby? Oh, have they lost? No, still. Okay, that army's moving away. Ah, yeah, there we go. They've lost it. So I know, because I keep thinking this, because I think they've changed this in that the faction you have selected, you will see who's at war with them. And I kept thinking that when it was someone else's turn that I was at war with their enemies, but I'm not. So these guys down here, I'm not actually at war with them. But if I select these guys, you'll see that it shows that these guys are at war with Naggarond. So Malekith is a recruiter. Not everyone has the intelligence, wit and warmth of manner to convince others to join their cause. That doesn't really sound like Malekith, but okay. And we've got driven by vengeance. Should we go? I think maybe we go for upgrade 1. I think that's good. I mean, it costs 2,000, but I think it's going to be a good shout, so we'll do that. Right, we're just waiting on that to fall, and I think.
Torture and debauchery await within.
Do I want to get any more? Do I want to get any more units here? I could get another Bleak Swords, potentially. You know what, I'm going to get another Reef Bolt Thrower just because I love the bloody things. They are great units to have, so we'll get another one of those. Nadraxis has not moved. Can we... We could hinder replenishment on... Let's try that. Success! Good job. And hinder replenishment. Let's increase your success chance, because that's going to be probably the most useful.
Noble of Naggarond.
You're replenishing units at the moment, are you really? So you got minus 20% replenishment. And you ransom captives, so you got minor might, so you are not going to be replenishing units anytime soon. should really recruit some units for... What's his face? The other guy. Naggarond? Get him some garrison units to keep him happy. He's fairly happy at the moment, just wandering around by himself, I think. Maybe he's a bit of an introvert, just, you know, likes his own company. Okay, so there's some beastmen wandering around the mountains down here. But in fact, they're keeping Naggarond on the back foot. So that's actually kind of useful for me. So they're heading back. So if I can take... If I can destroy that army, I'm probably going to... If I can keep up the momentum, I might be able to push deep into their territory and take multiple settlements quickly. What are you doing? You better not be up to anything. I will end you. A lot of rebel armies wandering around. Okay, Hag Graef has been taken. Laid a ruin there. Right, so that they don't look as beat up as I was hoping. I can't actually see. No. Right, can we damage the walls? We can. We have damaged the walls. Lovely. Can we assault the garrison? Good job. Oh, you guys. You guys. Ah, what a team. I love it. They're great. Right, okay, let's go for... Let's give him Specialist. And Satilla. Let's give you Specialist as well. Lovely. Right, okay, that's good. So now what we can do is not manage to reach the city in one turn. God damn it.
Malekith, King of Naggarond.
I don't think we can. No, I think... Damn. Double damn. Well, let's not let them know we're attacking, so we're going to hold back there for the moment. And Naggarond over here is going to pick up a unit of Dark Shards just to keep him busy. It's because Malekith was Naggarond, and of course he increases tax rate by 30% for the settlement he does. That's why we got so much money. But on the plus side, we have managed to pick up a lot of new units, and we're still supporting them. So that's fine. I'm very happy with that. And in fact, I mean, can I see the garrison? Can't see their numbers. If we can assault them next turn as well, that'd be brilliant. Okay, well, let's go for Forge to Kill. Steel is only as strong as the hand that wields it. That's going to increase weapon strength for Dread Spears, Dark Shards, Bleak Swords, and Black Arc Corsairs, and also missile damage for Dark Shards and Black Arc Corsairs. So that's going to be a good option. Also, income from Slaves' Pens and Slave Markets would be good as well. But we will go for the weapon damage first. So damn, if we... Yeah, so I need to take down the walls again, otherwise this will be... I thought I could reach it in one turn. Damn. You are leaving the city. Interesting. And that works for me. If I can take down the walls, that should be an easy capture for me then. Okay. Right.
Death Hag.
Satilla? The walls. You've got a 73% chance. Don't fail.
Watch closely.
What did I say?
Descends.
You had one job. And you screwed up as well. Good job, you... Oh, right, we're going to declare war. Yeah. Right.
No mercy.
So, Actually, they still have. Do they still have breaches in their wall, or is that just the wall strength? Well, that's okay. I mean, the garrison is looking quite beat up. It doesn't look particularly potent. We should be fine. And the walls don't look very good, so we should be able to take it down with our artillery. So. They just don't make towers like they used to, do they? Never mind. So, the walls were looking a little bit ropey, and in fact, our artillery is having no trouble wrecking them. And it's also going to have no trouble destroying these walls either. Because again, they're looking, I mean, 88% damage. Yeah, there we go. It's just blew through one of those. I think there's, yeah, 100, no, 94% damage there. So basically we're just going to be blowing holes in the wall all over the place. They're not going to be able to stop us. The enemy army has, there's some Black Ark Corsairs there, some Dark Shards, some Bleak Swords, you know, the general kind of garrison force over there, all looking a little bit battered. As we blow their walls to pieces. I forgot to change Malekith out of his chariot, so he's currently in his chariot, so there he is. This is his ride, looking very look at that, not even bother, just swagger. Just absolute swagger, there we go. That's what he's got. Yeah, now approaching the wall, having punched enough holes in it to safely attack. Sending Malekith and the Witch Elves in first. No particular reason, just felt like it. Also going to drop a burning head down across this line here. And that's going to do yeah, a fair amount of damage to those two units there. It kind of glances off this one, but absolutely wrecks this Bleak Sword. So that's pretty good. Malekith's coming in first. I kind of go, let's see what a chariot can do. So in Malekith goes straight into the, I mean, that's going to make this unit fairly easy for the Witch Elves to deal with. Managed to break it almost immediately, killing 6, which is pretty impressive. He's under fire, but it's not really having much effect. It's not stopping him. He's going to just barrel through this unit as well. And then straight on, he's not stopping. Look at this. Just honestly, who taught you to drive, Malik? That's a failure. Not stopping, straight into this unit as well. He's up to 22 kills. Gets a bit bogged down here. We're continuing to blow holes in the wall, and in fact, this catches a unit that was on the wall and kills quite a few of these Dark Shards. Witch Elves are currently in fighting against these Bleak Swords. They're getting some reinforcements, some of our Bleak Swords coming in to assist. There are Dread Spears coming in as well. They've got the Flaming Sword of Ruin cast on them. That's going to buff up their weapon strength quite nicely. Malekith's managed to break through and is just kind of running people over left, right and centre. Those he's not running over, he's blatting with black magic, so really a combination there. It's a little bit stuck, but he just has the armour and damage himself to carve his way through any unit that gets close enough. So, despite being surrounded by spears, I'm not particularly worried about him at the moment. Plus he's got 130 armour, so that's probably going to, you know, probably fine. And he breaks free again, straight into this unit of Dark Shards, mows them down. Up to 62 kills now. And through this unit here, this has to flee back out the city to attempt to escape. Up to 71 kills, doing quite well. We're shooting. We've managed to break most of the units that are defending the wall. And we're now pushing into the town centre, where Malekith has basically been having a lovely whale of a time. He's been thoroughly enjoying himself on his new ride. He's going to recharge this unit here and rack up even more kills. Not that they really needed the assistance, but Malekith doesn't really care. He knocks over some of his own witch elves at the same time. Another burning head goes off and tears its way through the last remaining defenders. And yeah, and they decide to start running. I think you can tell that Malekith really he enjoyed himself. He really let himself go there. That's nice to see. Not gonna lie, kind of enjoyed the chariot there. Maybe it's just when there's only one chariot, it's easier to manoeuvre them around, maybe. Anyway, we've taken Hag Graef, yeah, that one. Taken that one. That's good, and got some experience there. And we will.
We'll retrieve it from your core.
No, we'll just occupy for the moment. The Scroll of Leeching, greatly reduced power recharge rate for enemy within 100 meters. And we should replenish fairly quickly. And we've captured the city. Good. We should have a special building here. Yes, we do. We got the Face of Hag Graef, which increases income, produces iron and marble at lowest rank, and at top rank does all that. Income 1,200 gold, plus loads of iron and marble. Upkeep reduction for Cold One Knights, Cold One Dread Knights, and chariots, and experience for the same. So that's very nice to have. So we're totally going to build that up. And let's go for that. And I wanted to have a chat with the Blooded Axe tribe. Hi, Srui Limrender. Can I call you Sru? I know like words. Well, then let's keep it nice and simple. How about a non-aggression pact? And in return, I won't kill you. Take your words and go. Okay, well, tell you what, how about a non-aggression pact and a little bit of money? There we go. Take our go. Okay, well that's fine. Well, you go and attack those guys. You go knock yourself out on Naggarond. I'm sure they'll.
Unthinkable.
Yep. Have a lovely time dealing with that. Nadrax's. Oh, you guys failed, didn't you? You failed horribly. I kind of, run hot and cold on my agents depending on how well they do, and they failed me when I needed it. Of course, that's always kind of inevitable. I always find that you can always manage to take the walls down right up until you've got an army ready to attack the city, and it fails. It's almost like it knows. Never mind. On we go. So we've got population surplus at the Black Flood, so that's Hag Graef. That's useful. Hag Graef? Graef? Whatever. I really should move. Maybe I can meet up with Marathi and then do some trading. Yeah, that could be good. Okay, so the beastmen are wandering around over there. That's fine. In fact, if they can harass Naggarond for me, that's even better. Malekith is authoritarian. I am the law, as Sylvester Stallone once said, in a rather good rendition of Judge Dredd, or at least I thought so. Mind you, I was only a young'un at the time when I saw it, and I was blown away with the special effects. Right, what do I want? So we can't have Seraphon until the next level, but we're almost there. So I could give you, let's give you Deadly Onslaught. That's going to be pretty good. Just going to... I kind of want to make my army better, but on the other hand, Malekith is like a total beast. He's just pretty cool. So we're going to do that. Okay, so we could head south, but public order is currently not great. We've got a lot of corruption here, in fact. Yes, that's probably because of the beastmen. Damn it, guys.
Tyrant of Naggarond. Kill them.
Colonization would cost quite a bit, but I think Naggarond can probably do it by himself. So Naggarond's going to march off down there. He's got loyalty of 6. Is that dropping? I'll have to keep an eye on that. Might have to recruit some more units for him to keep him sweet. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, would like what? Well, I want that. So what? Okay, that's 2 more turns, and we can do that. But we don't have an awful lot of money. Let's send my agents southward to spy out what's going on down here. The old a circle of destruction. So Circle of Destruction does not have a big garrison force. It's not walled either, so we could take that easily. Naggarond is there, and I guess that's probably where the army has retreated to. If the beastmen can keep the mountains to the west clear, then that means this keeps this direction open to only me. So that means if I can probably grab the Circle of Destruction. But public order is going to be a bit problematic here because of the corruption. So I really need to do something about that. If I can settle these two, that should help a little bit. My witch elves took witch elves die so easily. That's the problem. I don't want to. I'm gonna save my money, and so we're gonna pass on that and then turn. What are my quests? I forgot. Let's see what they are. So we need to earn more some raiding and maintain more units. Oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. But I suspect that quest battle is probably down in Lustria somewhere. This one I'm not sure about, but the destroyer would be nice to get. So maybe we can do some more raiding, because that shouldn't take too. If we could do some more raiding around the Circle of Destruction, maybe with Malekith, once his army's replenished. Oh, so it looks like the Norse are advancing. Huh. Okay. Well, at least there's still some cities in the way, but it does make Harkaldra a little bit more vulnerable. Okay, let's move Naggarond down there. And let's... The Draxes, you come down here. Okay, so they've got a few armies down here around Hotek's column, but nothing. I mean, they've got a lot of reaper bolt throwers, but nothing particularly concerning. If I had some harpies, that could prove. That could be really. I mean, to be honest, I would like some cavalry if possible, but I just don't have any. I could get rid of the wall here. Let's get rid of the wall. We can maybe get a plateau of dark steeds. Get some cavalry. But I definitely do want a face of Hag Graef. But I also want a public order building. I'm probably going to have to go for the public order building first. If you come out, how... Okay, that's not too bad, and public order should still be fine. So let's move southwards in your little chariot, and then next turn we will do a little bit of light raiding just to get our caching, just to get the quest finished. So for the destroyer there, and maybe we can draw out some of these armies and defeat them. And in the meantime, I want to upgrade to the Naggarond, which will be next turn. Yeah, so we can upgrade that next turn. That in turn will mean we can build the Towers of the Black Guard, which will let us recruit Blackguard of Naggarond, and also reduce the upkeep for them. Although they're still going to be pretty bloody expensive at 512 for a single unit of 45, which is Yeah, that we're probably not going to be taking many of them, to be honest, but we've got one at the moment, and so that'll actually reduce that cost down a little bit, so that's not too bad. And then we can move on the Circle of Destruction after we finished the Destroyer quest. So there we go. So that'll be next time, though. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.